All right, looks like I'm live. All right, hey, welcome back to the stream. My name's Dave. This is my Dave's Play. Let's say Dave Plays Minecraft world. So it's my Let's Play world. And got a lot of things to do around the village today. So gonna move some stuff over from the mine storage over to here to this what's it called, a root cellar? Yeah. And once I get this stuff moved over and organized, then I've got to do some village wall expansions, and I got to breed some villagers. Let's see what's on my list here. I've got breed some villagers. I need some more wood, so I've got to cut some trees down. I got just a lot of odds and ends, just gonna be just streaming and playing. It's a Saturday, and I think that about covers it. Yeah, so might actually get started on a renovation on the Pirates Cove mine if I can get to it as well. But anyway, that could be later. But yeah, looks like I'm live. Looks like everything's good. Streaming at 10,000 kpbs. Everything's green. Looks like I'm good to go. All right, let's do this. So the first thing I want to do is I did start one of these chests, so I've got a little dirt and gravel and sand going on here. I was going to put a sign on here. I don't have the stuff for item frames yet, because I don't have a cow farm. So this one's just going to be, let's see, it was dirt, gravel, sand. And just like that. Dirt, gravel, sand, yeah. Of course, probably going to need a lot more storage later on in the world, but, for now, we just expand as we go. Oh, look, it's dark. Wait, I got this extra sign. What am I going to do with that? I don't know. How about we put it right here? Yeah. We'll call this Root Cellar. There we go. That is a name. It's a storage box with a sign that says Root Cellar. Yep. There we go. Of course, I haven't been down into any of the dark caves yet, so I don't have any glow ink from the glow squids. Hey, why is this guy... Okay, it's a different one each time. Sometimes it's the smith. But this guy's like... Instead of going to his home over there somewhere, he just reclaims my bed and says, oh, I'm going to sleep here. No, you're not. All you gotta do is click your bed like you're trying to sleep. It'll kick them out. Watch. Look. Click. Jump out. Let me in. I'll sleep. We'll sleep through the night. Scare away the phantoms. Alright. So, how about you go find a new bed, bud? Yeah. Huh. This is convenient to have my bed out here. Hey, kitty. But maybe we should put it, like, out of their reach so they don't keep trying. Oh, look at that flower still open. Must still be early morning. I put the bed up here, maybe. They know they can't get to it, so maybe they won't link to it. But then again, we're talking about villagers AI here, so, they could be pretty dumb, so. Okay, focus, Dave, focus. What do we got? We got a lot of things on the list to do. I got a whole notepad full of things I want to get done. So, just gonna pick something and get to it, I guess. Gotta start by moving items. The best way to do that, obviously, a shulker box would be the best way to do that. A bunch of shulker boxes. I do have bundles. I could bundle a lot of stuff up, probably. Let's get over to the mine, go to the storage over there. Let's try to get all this stuff and move it. Just doing some prep work for my next episode of my Let's Play on YouTube. Just trying to get some stuff done around the village. I've been kind of neglecting this world this week. Been busy playing elsewhere. I could say where. Might actually have to visit that place at some point. Anyway, moving on. Back to the mine. I gotta get back in the nether too. I gotta figure that out. I need to have some sort of a base station of sorts there. We've got plenty of things to move. It's going to be tedious, I guess. I do have a donkey. I could make a bridge across the river. I could bring the donkey over, but got a boat with a chest. We could try this and see how well that works. Down here, andesite, granite, some tuff, some diorite. Let's take the diorite, the granite. Oh, there was more gravel over here too. Andesite. Okay, inventory's full. I mean, these bundles, I don't know. They're not designed to hold like a bunch of items. I think maybe a stack. So if you had a stack per bundle, it just takes up the same amount of slots as one stack, right? Which doesn't make much sense. It works great for, if you've got an inventory full of odds and ends, just like 3 of this and 2 of that and 1 of this. You can really free up a bunch of slots that way. It was amazing when I was out exploring, to be honest. No. Maybe crouch. Crouch and click, yeah. Move all this in here. No, I don't need that. See, I got 8 sticks. Actually, this bundle's like full though, almost. Well, no, it fits. Okay, let's chuck that in there for now. I meant to put those in the root cellar when I was over there. So now I'm just gonna make this short little trip back over, grab some more items. I think there was a little bit of room left in that chest. So most of it will just ride in my own inventory all the way back. Let's see. Let's take the rest of the andesite. A lot of andesite over here. A little bit of stone I cooked up. Gravel. Tough. I'll need to make a chest for that over there. Or designate a chest for that. Alright, so that one's pretty well empty. Got the stone still in it. It's a nature box. Ah. Okay. Well, there's a little bit more gravel. We got some more andesite. Inventory's full again. Here, let's put the shield away. Oh no. Not where you go. Is that... That's the logical box for the shield, I think, for now. Grab another gravel, maybe? It was like only 40 gravel there. It's not even a full slot. Let's grab some andesite. How'd that work out? Yeah. Alright, it's only noon. Noon in world. About 3 p.m. where I live now. Running, skipping, jumping. La la la, la 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 la. Oh, snapping a picture when I don't mean to snap a picture. Is there a way to disable that? I try to change camera angles and I keep taking snapshots. Alright, let's see. Okay, that's full. Should I go back for these 4 slots? 5 slots? I think so. It's rough, but this is what we gotta do. And I think with the donkey has a double chest, I think? I can't even remember now. I know I put a chest in it, but I don't remember if it was a single or a double. It might be a single. I don't have llamas yet. I know that they can come with bigger inventories from birth, but let's see. Let's grab the rest of this andesite. Oh. I may have to have separate chests for the andesite, granite, and diorite, even though I don't have much diorite or granite. I could put those 2 things in one chest. The andesite, I may need a chest by itself. I don't know. We'll see. Wait, inside the boat I can... Yeah, that's full anyway. Alright. It's like part of your inventory when you open the inside the boat. You just get the... That's cool. Is that how the donkey and the llama work now as well? Because I think I've always tried to access their inventories while I'm not riding them. It just never occurred to me to just open my inventory after I was on the animal. Just until now. Because of the boat. We'll come back for that. Gotta hightail it over here to the root cellar. Gonna have to eat. Eating carrots, they go... Your hunger bar goes fast. I got all these pigs. I could start cooking meat now. Now that I have a infinite lava source and some ovens. Get down here and eat some carrots. We got lots of carrots. Yum, yum. Help our eyesight. Okay, so that's dirt, sand, and gravel. I do have some gravel in here. So I can just click around. I don't even have to focus on which one's gravel. See, because it's only going to go in here. Okay, so dirt, sand, and gravel. And then maybe this one could be andesite, granite, or andesite, diorite, and granite. I just wonder. Here, let's go ahead and load this in and see if it fills it up. I know there's a little bit more left in the mine. And that's going to pretty much fill this up. Maybe andesite. Thinking. Maybe do half the chest andesite, half the chest tough, maybe? Is that kind of half? That's a little less than half. That's not quite half. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You got this row down the middle. What will I have more of? I think the deeper I mine, the more of this I'm going to have versus that. So maybe it's okay to do like, just split it. You always rearrange this later. So I think, let's go grab the rest of that from the boat, see where it stands. Then I gotta go back and get some more stuff. Wait, let's look at this donkey real quick. Hey, donkey. Donkey! Hey, you. Yeah, that's not a chest. That was a single chest at best, huh? Looking like you're carrying a double chest. Not even close. Plus I'd have to build a bridge and... in the time it takes to do the bridge, get the donkey over, ride him, I could just run over here and grab more stuff. So, let's do that. I think you can just break the boat and all the stuff will pop out. But I've already, well, and then I'd have one left on the ground. Is it time to sleep again? It is time to sleep. We don't want mobs over by the mine, so to deal with right now, because I'm trying to get inventory moved. So where's the bed? The bed's up here. I didn't stop to wait and see. I don't think there are any villagers trying to get to this bed. No? This is nighttime. This is daytime. Oh, come here. All right. And back we go. This one's not tame yet. Kitty, kitty. I was sitting there staring at the other one like, what are you doing? Just sitting there. Did I do that? I slept and then... Hey, I slept since then. I forgot. Totally forgot. I got all this stuff I got to drop off. Wow. See, that happens to me in real life, but virtually as well now, I guess. Go to sleep and then you can't remember what you're doing. Too many things on my mind. I got a whole list of stuff to do here today. So, let's get down the root cellar. All right. Andesite. Oh boy. Yeah, that's almost full, and I still have more to bring over. I think I'm gonna have to have a whole chest for just andesite. Honestly. So I'll have to start using it for something. I like to use it like just randomly with the stone because it's a very similar texture. Okay, so this will be dirt, gravel, sand, and then this one's andesite. You know what? Maybe I should just do 3 chests in a row: andesite, diorite, granite. Those 3 items came out in Minecraft around the same time. That means I got to move all that. Let's do the diorite. Oh, look, there was andesite in that box. This is the diorite box. Let's do that for a sec. Granite in the bottom. Oh no, we'll stow the tuff down here for a sec. Alright, let's get all this back out. We need the shift double click so bad. I swear. Why do we have to double click every single item? Just to move it, Mojang. Why? Java's able to double click and move it all at once. Okay, so now we got the diorite. No, the andesite. Yeah, diorite. And granite. Put tuff down there. So dirt, gravel, sand. Could put cobble in this one. Leave this one open for cobble, because I'll have way more cobble probably. And then like right here, we do have tuff. I'm gonna need deep slate though too, so deep slate chests as well. I'll put the tuff at the bottom for now. I'll probably put the cobble just below the dirt and gravel because that makes sense. And I might have 2. Yeah, let's leave 2. I know I keep moving stuff around, but this is the way it goes, right? Let's put the tuff at the bottom here. Because it's just, ugh. Anyway, yeah. Am I empty now? Okay. Get up and out of here. Head back. Back to the mine storage. So I can go over there and get that done. Ugh, there we go. And if you're watching this later on my second YouTube channel, where my stream replays are, first of all, thanks for checking out my stream replay channel. Keep in mind, it's the second channel. My main channel is where the Let's Play is, my World Tour series for my realm. A few different things going on over there. Different server events, Minecraft stuff, galore on the first channel. The link in the description, in the bio, in the wherever. You can also go to darkwingdave.com. All my links are over there on the website. Make it easy. Alright, we're back at the mine. Let's see, what else? It was this box up here, wasn't it? More of everything. This one's got random stuff. Hey, we even got nether items in here. Okay, that's nature. This is wood, I think. That had a piece of stone in it. Okay, that's deep slate. And then that's all the cobble. So I'll go ahead and start bringing some cobble as well. Let's go fill up the boat. Oh, man. Going from a realm with shulker boxes to starting over is tough, let me tell you. Of course, if you've done that, you know. You get used to in-game, and then you start over, and you're like, oh man, I gotta do all this again? It's almost full. It's full enough. Run back over here and grab some more of this stuff. Probably cobble. Grab all my cobble. And that's why I'm doing all this on stream. This is busy work. That's what this is. As soon as I get this done, get that root cellar organized. Cobble. Where's cobble? Right here. Then I can start doing some more stuff on the village. Work on the village. I gotta maybe move the walls, expand a little bit, give myself some more room for more buildings. I need to breed up the villagers for the buildings that are already there, get them in place. I gotta start trading soon. I would like to have a an iron farm too. That'd be nice. An iron farm. I need a trade hall. I need a lot of things. Yeah, that's pretty full. All right, let's just take the boat. Yeah, we'll head back over. I think I'm gonna put my other cape back on. A little bit. It's just a free cape they just gave out lately, so all you gotta do is log into Bedrock on any device, and you can get this cape. It's already there. It's already in your wardrobe. See it? And once you get the cape on Bedrock, then you can jump back over into your Java world, and it'll be there as well. In case you didn't know, nobody told you. I got a full inventory, so let's take this over. Drop it off first. All these villagers doing their job. Oh, what are you doing? You're not thinking about it, are you? He's like, I know that bed's in there. That's what he's looking at. I bet he linked to that stupid bed. He has a bed. They have beds in that house. I had them all in there sleeping one night, so I know he knows where his bed is. Alright, I gotta get signs in here too. I'm already forgetting what's what. This is the cobble. Here we go. We'll put cobble in this one. The one under it, if I have any extra, is cobble. Don't have silk touch yet, so I don't really have stone unless I cook it up. I do need to leave room for a stone chest, though. Because I will cook some of that cobble if I want to make stone bricks. Or any other item that requires stone. Alright, let's get this. You know what? Hey, let's just grab it. How is it? Alright, hold on. Let's put this down. Grab another stack of something. Oh, that was like the smallest stack possible. We got 5 minutes. Either that or all that stone I don't really need just disappears. No, I'm a hoarder. I gotta get it all. I will use it for something, even if it's a year or two from now. Is anybody else like that? I bet everybody's like that. Oh, right. I should go ahead and like map this chest out. I like that because then you can just click around wildly, right? Just get it all in there. That's what goes in this chest. Using a mouse, being a little lazy. See, I'll just say this is cobblestone. So you don't accidentally put other things in there. Give me that clock back. Where's the granite? Granite. I'll use all the granite, just mapping it out. There it is. Gravel is up here. Tough, I think we put down here. I don't know. Tough. Could combine this box with something else. It depends on how much tough I actually get. Let's eat these carrots. Alright, let's go back and get the rest of our stuff. I gotta sleep first though, because there's not really that much light out there, out front. So let's kill off any mobs that are trying to spawn. That we can anyway. Take me a quick drink. Give me a sec. Alright. Go out front and see if we got anything out here to deal with. Gotta deal with this stupid stone sword. Any problems? I don't see any creepers. All the way back over there just for two little, not even full stacks. Hey, you're a long way from your little home over here. Come over here. Back over here. Come here. Come on. Come on. There you go. Stay. Stay. Good boy. Right. All that running. Still gotta eat more carrots. Eat more carrots. Eat more carrots. Yeah. Cobble goes there. Granite goes here. I kind of remember right now, but I'll forget later, so I gotta put signs. Let's make some signs. Got a few planks. Yeah, I was doing oak. Those sticks out. 9 signs, that'll work for now, right? I guess. Chuck that in there. Oh, sticks go in here with the tree stuff. A little bit of a break from running back and forth. We'll stop and do some signs. So this is cobblestone. Cobble. This one could be cobble. We're gonna wait and see. This is andesite. Some andesite. And this was diorite. Diorite. And granite. I say I'm funny, right? Granite. That's how you spell it. Hooked on phonics work for me, yo. Extra signs, extra signs. Let's throw them in a barrel up here with the work items. Or that's what that'll be anyway. What else we got? We're gonna go back to the mine. Plus we got those 2 chests of crap to move inside. Yeah, it's totally empty. Alright, let's go. Don't touch the butt. Oh no, I'm gonna crash. I gotta eat again. They're just chomping, carrots flying everywhere. Such a mess. Jump, jump. Watching that cape flap. Flap, flap, flap. Run! Oh. Missed. Alright. What we got left? Nethers. Nature's. Lots of cobble. Cobble. Take all the cobblestone. Come on, come on, come on. Got extra room here. Let's start with that. We got noon on the clock. 11:39. Plenty of daylight. All right, sheep, piggies. Gee, wouldn't it be cool if there was a faster way to put all your items in the box? Yeah. Focused. I'm on a mission. Let's grab as much of this as we can. Ow. I got a spot for one. I'm not going back for one stack. I'm headed over. Let's eat. Yeah, this is fun, right? So much to do. Plenty of time. It's 3:30. It's a Saturday. I could potentially be playing all evening. Just gotta settle in. Of course, I do need to get dinner in a couple hours, so I may have to break for that and then come back. If I can get some of this stuff done sometime earlier this evening, I may actually hop over onto one of the realms and play over there, maybe. Maybe. So, okay, that was tough. I might end up with a lot of this if I'm going to do more diamond redstone mining, so I'll start at the top. We'll start up here. We'll just fill that one up. Then we can move to the one below it. Here's another theory that I just come up with, or idea. I'm gonna have storage at the mine when I renovate it. I could keep the bulk of it over there once I start accumulating more, I mean while I'm mining. And just have enough over here to build with. And the idea today is to move everything from over there to here so I can empty all that out so I can tear it all down. But going forward, I don't have to necessarily have 2 chests full of this cobbled deep slate over here, or even the cobble, really. That would leave me extra chests for other items. Yeah, let's put a sign on that. This is the cobbled deep slate, I believe. Cobbled deep slate. Yes, cobbled deep slate. I think I'm going to do it that way. I don't need 2 chests of this over here. It's not like I'm building a ton of stuff. I just need something over here. So I might, if I end up needing room for something else, I might even limit it to a half chest of some of this. Which also means that the diorite, the granite could be in one box. Andesite, I could limit it to a half box as well, maybe. I'm gonna have to do some juggling for sure. But I'm trying to plan ahead, you know? Like, maybe the best way to do this, because I will have 2 storage rooms. So I'm gonna have storage here and I got storage at the mine. And it's like if I was building something really big and I needed a lot more of something over here, then I could just make a special trip to go get extra from the mine storage. So that would make sense. So I think... Yeah, but for now, it all has to come over here, so I need space for it. For sure. Alright, let's do that. Let's fill the rest of that up. Get it back over to the mine storage and continue my mission. Gotta get her done. Also, I'm not going over there without sleeping first. Because there's just not that many lights over there. Eventually, I'm crazy about my torch light grids, or frog light grids, or jack-o'-lantern light grids. I like my light grids. I prefer hidden lighting though. Early game, you just got torches everywhere. Light grids, I don't have to deal with mobs. Until I want to deal with mobs. Which means when I'm ready to go get mob drops, I go caving or I go out into the wilderness. Somewhere, you know, creeper holes won't be a nuisance. We're gonna do that again, are we? Imagine taking all that back to the mine and then going, oh, yeah, that's right, I did have more of that. Alright, let's go drop this off real quick. No decision making, just dropping it off. I gotta harvest those pumpkins. How many pumpkins do I have? Oh, I got lots of pumpkins. Lots of hidden lighting potential. Yeah. Back down to the root cellar. The cobble chest is about to be full. Now I can just put extra. Look at that, it is perfectly full. I can put extra here for now because I am just trying to move the. Wait a minute. I am trying to just move the mine storage over here temporarily-ish. Yeah, mostly over here permanently, but some temporary. Because I can't tear down all those chests over there and renovate the dang thing without having to, you know, all the items just, where are they going to go? Move them all to another room, set them, leave them on the ground to despawn. And see, all this kind of stuff has to go over into there as well. And I got some cobble here, more dirt. I'll move all that last. Let's work on the harder part. Let's get the mine storage moved. And then when I start mining again, I'll have a fresh storage over there, nice and empty, renovated. Let's face it, I gotta do more mining. I need more diamonds, more redstone, because I'm gonna need it later. And sometimes I just like to branch mine. I can always jump in and branch mine, watch TV, or stream late night, hang out with people while mining. It's easy. You can definitely multitask while branch mining. It's a mindless task. It's almost like therapy in a way. Of course, I need some better tools. Get these villagers bred up. Get the village going. Get some trading. Get myself some diamond picks and stuff or something. Iron picks, whatever they're selling. This is what I need right here. Because I'm tired of mining with stone picks, man. I put in the work. I have definitely put in the work. It's all mob drops. This is some valuables. Go down here. Food! Hey, let's grab some more of that. A little bit of an armory right there. Saplings. Ores. The nether items. The nature box. Some wood. Got a little bit of room here. start bringing the wood over. And that's about all it's gonna fit. Maybe I should... Yeah, no, I'm not gonna worry about that. We got the jungle and spruce over here. Some crafted items. Some more crafted items. Tools. I'll drop this off and go back and grab, I don't know, maybe the rest of that wood and then start on the nature box. Some of that stuff just does not need to be in a mine storage anyway. Like, mine storage needs to be all stone and ore based stuff. A little bit closer maybe. There we go. Alright. That one's full. Back to the mine. Careful. I don't want to pick the bird up right now. I have to move the bird over to the village too. We need to maybe get a bird cage for it or something. I don't remember. I might have got a name tag from somewhere. Yep, there's a name tag right there in that bundle. So I could name it. I need to figure that out. I don't know why I keep opening that box, just to have it, right? Open the top box. Let's grab all this nature. Flowers and leaves and grass and... well, that's about it. Alright. Hightail it back to the village. You know, one of the first things we could do, I might even do it in this stream, go into the nether and create a tunnel over and put a portal at the village. I might bring this portal closer to the mine as well. I don't know. I gotta think about that. I haven't done anything in the nether yet, really. I did put a little room around that one just to stay safe when I go in there, but I really do need, like, a network of tunnels so I can get around faster. Like, kind of a nether hub of sorts, but, you know, this little world, we don't have anybody else playing on it. It's just a solo world, so not like a realm or a multiplayer server. I don't need a big hub network, nothing too fancy, but I do need something to get around quicker in this world, that's for sure. I'm already tired of taking the boat back and forth. Mine served as my initial shelter and as the mine itself. Something else to consider. I could build another mine over here. Somewhere. Dig into a hill and... yeah. Gotta think about that. Because I definitely have mined a lot over there, so it might be good to start a fresh one. Closer to the building over here. So what am I doing with wood? Maybe back here? I don't have large amounts of wood yet. I bet we could do barrels. Yeah, let's do this back here. This is all wood back here. And then these can be like, I don't know, smaller groups of things. This looks like a workbench kind of area. And this is a workbench kind of area. I think I've got coal or something. Yeah, I put some coal over here because it's close to the furnaces, but I'll probably use that for torches now that I have a lava farm. Well, I have infinite lava, not a lava farm, because farms are bigger and better. Wood, okay. So maybe, let's see, it's easy enough to run in here. I'll put spruce in this one. We'll do jungle in this one. Putting signs on these is going to be a little bit weird because it blocks most of the barrel. I guess no different than item frames, though. Yeah, anyway. Nature, maybe. Thought about putting barrels back in there, too. I don't know. Let's see. We're gonna do nature in here somewhere. It's not like I'm gonna have tons of flowers and stuff, so. Flowers near this little work area. So that could be flowers. There's probably room in here for more. I know I don't have them all yet, so that's flowers. It's kind of questionable. To save space, I could just go ahead and throw a bunch of stuff in here that's just nature related. Over at the mine, I did have a double chest that was mostly full of nature, so I might put it all in one double chest or split it across barrels. Good question. I think flowers, one barrel, all the nature stuff in another. How about that? Nope, not that. We'll see how that works. I may have to split that again into different categories. Sun's going down again. Look at that. It's time to sleep in 2 seconds. 1, 0. Time to sleep. 6:33 is the time. I need a drink of water. Must remember to hydrate. I'm bad about that. So I'm drinking my water. All this talking makes my mouth dry too, so it helps. It's helping me to remember to hydrate. Stay hydrated, Dave. Alright, let's grab all this. And then we've got to make another barrel for each one of these woods too. Let's just swap out the arrows real quick. I can get the arrows when I get back in the boat. I'm not fighting anything right now, so it doesn't matter. Let's go this way. I'm tired of running the other way. Hello, bees. My buzzy bees. Busy buzzy bees. Say that a few times. Beautiful busy buzzy bees. Eat carrots. Good for your eyes. Alright, let's see. We got some more of this. Let's put that in the box. All that beautiful dark cobble. That's right, that box is full. We're gonna move down to this one now. Let's go ahead and... Well, that looked ugly. Okay, so that was spruce, jungle. I feel like the chocolate-covered cherries should go down here. I mean, look at them. Don't they look like some kind of dessert? It's got the cherry cake with the cream filling, and it's got the chocolate around the... Oh, man. I gotta watch out. Let's see. Maybe the dark chocolate right here in this barrel. Yep. We'll do the oak, the OG wood of Minecraft at the top, and some birch as well. And I'm gonna need the signs. Only got 4. Hey, this worked out pretty good. I mean, we don't have room for the mangrove here. I don't have any yet, but like mangrove and technically bamboo wood, but I'll put it somewhere else. That's all the trees, right? I think that's all the trees. Oak. Here, we're gonna call this oak wood, because that's what it is. Of course, it's gonna be very redundant. Watch. So now we got birch wood, oak wood. Maybe I could just put birch, oak. We know what it is, right? We know it's wood. I mean, It could fool me later. I could be like, are there stairs and slabs in here? Oh, it's just logs. Okay. How do we get spruce? Spruce. Spruce. This was jungle. Jungle. That looks simpler, better, right? Oak, birch, spruce, jungle. People that like to alphabetize things are probably going to be upset. Cherry. Knew a cherry once. More of an acquaintance. Friend of mine's girlfriend. Let's see. I need to make more signs. For sure. Here, we'll just take some of these, turn them into planks, because I'm out of planks. I need sticks out of this box. Hey, bud, what's up? What do you got to sell today? Let's see. An unbreaking 2 iron pick for 10 emeralds. I mean, I don't have an iron farm, so and it's enchanted, so that'd be cool, but 10 emeralds, really? And then there's a bunch of other nope. Nope, 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 nope. Maybe the pick, man, maybe the pick. Let me think about it. Don't go anywhere. See, I've got like hardly any iron. Oh, and there's pell oak too. I totally forgot about that. Anybody screaming at me about that? An acacia? Yeah, acacia, pell oak. Uh-oh. I don't know if that's where I put the logs is gonna work. I like to have them all in the same spot. Gotta think about this. How many signs do I need? Stack? It's kind of a stack. It's a sort of stack. Here, let's... Did I grab those? Yeah. Let's go back over here. Get out of the rain. Ugh, it's so dry in here. I like it. Start one of these ovens up to get some warmth. So we got the acacia, we got the pale. Like, what else am I missing? Am I forgetting something else too? See, there's the cherry. And you know what? I'm probably not gonna, to be honest. How much of this am I actually gonna make, you know? I don't even have pale oak saplings yet. I got these logs from the wandering trader. So I could do something like that. Right? Be a combo. It can be cherry and pale. Right? This one's dark oak. I'm gonna need to grow dark oak, jungle, and spruce. I'm gonna be growing plenty of those. Birch, maybe. I don't know. I hate doing this. I don't want to. How many barrels do I have? Maybe the wood goes better. So that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's only 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. I could fill all this with different types of wood and then move the nature back over here. Oh man. Thinking long term, so it's like, because I could just throw these 3 in the same chest. I could quite literally just do this, right? And then change it to, how do you spell acacia? A-C-I-C-A? A-C-A-C-I-A. A-C-A, then the CIA. Cherry pale acacia. I don't have a lot of that yet, so... Yeah. Dark. Dark chocolate. Dark oat.
Huh.
I think that's good enough for now. And then over here, flowers. Flowers. Does that say flowers? Flowers. Oh, you know what else? I know exactly what we need. Where's it go? It goes over here somewhere. Like right here. Should I do it in caps or not? Let's see. Like and subscribe. I think that's gonna work right there for now. Did I put? Yeah. We'll try nature in a barrel. We'll see if it holds. Nature flowers. It just seems like it was time to sleep. I didn't even look at the clock. It's raining and getting dark, so I was thinking, it's getting there. We got like 33 seconds. 30 seconds. Oh, it took us a moment to stretch. Just take a second to kick back in the chair, relax, think about what we got going here. We got to bring the rest of the nature box back over here. And then all the odds and ends. I don't even know. I think it's just going to be straight barrel to barrel. So, like, ore is coming over, it's going in a barrel by itself. And then, like, tools and shields and armor. And the tools will make their way back to the mine, but there's not really that many. There was some extra stuff over there. But I need the picks back over there when I'm done renovating. Well, I'm going to need picks over there to renovate with. I may leave some picks in the box. Oh, I need to sleep. 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 Alright. Oh, I need to put the signs back in storage before I take off to the mine. But also, I'm going to check my stream, see what's going on over here. It always just shows this one viewer. I think it's my stream manager. Let me pause that over there. Get that off the screen. There we go. Minimize that. Make sure I don't have any urgent messages. No texts. No emails. Okay. No different from any other day. Nobody messages me. I check Discord too. Signs. I'm going to drop them in here for now. I'll come back and grab them on the way through. Gotta get going. Anything in this box? Oh, arrows. Okay, that's right. Back to the mine. To the Bat Cave. Look at all those flowers to add to the barrel. I think I'm just going to leave them out there. It's easier to store flowers like this. Look at this. See all these flowers? Yeah. I put them in the barrel or just leave them there. I mean, I'm the only one here in this world, so it's not like I'm competing to get them before someone else. Playing solo is kind of weird. So used to playing with people. It changes the game. It changes the mindset, like strategy. There's no community builds. There's nobody to bail you out. If I get into a jam, if I was to go down at the hands of a skeleton or a creeper and all my stuff is on the ground somewhere, like, I gotta fight to get back to it on my own before it despawns. On a realm or a server, you've got friends, they can come help. There's always somebody on, right? Somebody's to help rescue you, get your stuff. Because, they got armor, they got a bow, they got everything. They can go back and fight whatever's there and help you collect your stuff and pick it up. I might consider installing the gravestone add-on. I'm thinking about that. I like that it's you still got to fight your way back and get to your stuff and get your stuff back. It's not like keep inventory, but I think it's a good trade-off, and it helps, especially when you don't have anybody else. I don't know about this nether stuff. Can't move that yet. There's a little bit of that. Saplings. Let's take the saplings if I can. For now. Leave the arrows. Look at that. We have the furniture add-on to thank for that. They got some kind of bug. They told me they fixed it middle last year, but they didn't actually fix it. You can't open the doors if you have like flowers or saplings in your hand. I'm not sure why they did that, how that happens, but yeah. It's one of those weird bugs. For a while, I don't think I could put it was the flower. I was trying to put it in an item frame and it didn't work. So I contacted their support. And they told me that they were working on a fix for it. They told me, yeah, you can't open doors or chests with it either. I was like, really? So I went and tried. Sure enough, you couldn't. I think they fixed that part of it. I was able to put it in the item frames on the next update or two. And then I took the flower and I tried to walk through a door and click the door and it didn't open. I'm like, well, at least it goes into the item frame now. But here we are 6 to 8 months later. You still can't open doors with the flower in your hand. So I think it's a pretty good add-on overall, but it has some issues. All right, let's take these ores. Just grab them in any order, it doesn't matter. That's kind of not an ore. It kind of is. Did I have calcite in there too? Right, that's amethyst geode stuff. Maybe we got some room for some armor and some weapons, maybe. All right. Gotta head back. Doing the work. Okay. So I think we're making a good dent in it already. Just past an hour on this stream. It's so boring though. I'm gonna fall asleep. Ah, I legit have my eyes closed. Alright. Back around this way. See, this is what happens when someone's like, okay, I'm going to move everything from over there back over to here and we'll be right back. And then they're back and everything's moved. right? In a video. In reality, we don't just snap our fingers and everything's moved. Ores. This looks like a good place. Maybe up here. Already got coal up there, so let's do the coal. Do some lapis. That's a lot of lapis. I need to get to enchanting, man. That's gonna be. Let's see. Think about this. If I'm gonna enchant, like ideally, I want villagers to trade with, but if I don't have all, I'm not building a huge trading hall right off. That's just a. I don't know. It took me a while to build my complete trading hall in my realm. I don't feel like doing it all again right now. Like I need some time. So a little bit of trading, a little bit of enchanting. We're gonna have to mix it up to get the things we want. So yeah, I think the best route maybe is like early stuff, iron tools. I'm probably just gonna throw it in the enchantment table and see what I get. We start working with diamond. Once I start working with diamond, I want to probably enchant books. So we'll have to have, what was it, paper and leather. So I need a cow farm and I need some sugarcane machines. I do have some redstone though. I've been working on that. Hours and hours of mining. Haven't found a witch hut yet, so I can't make a witch farm. Let's see. What's the order of this? Like diamonds, gold, redstone. Just kind of prioritizing here. Iron, copper. So much copper. Oh my goodness. So much copper. The diamonds right there. Copper. Gold. Okay. So let's make us a chest for amethyst. It would be like the outside shell of the geode. So we'll have some basalt, and then we'll have basalt, and then we'll do the calcite here. Basalt, calcite, and then amethyst blocks. They'll just be in columns. So that whole chest will be a geode, basically. And then for tools and armor and stuff, let's chuck this stuff in over here underneath the ores. Yeah. Yeah, let's go see what's in the boat. I forgot what I put in the boat. Let's go sleep first. It's time to sleep right this minute. It's past now. It's late. Once we hear the crickets, it's too late. Didn't hear the crickets. Yay. That no man's land or whatever. Beyond the last point. I don't know what to call it. When it's too late to sleep, that means everything spawned out there in the field. And then I gotta fight my way back and forth. And I don't mind doing that. It's just I've got a one-track mind. My mind is set on moving this stuff from the storage over to the storage, right? I don't want to have to stop and fight mobs. And I might not win that fight, And then I gotta deal with all that. Look at that, I can open gates with a flower in my hand. We should try a door. There's a door right there. Bees are gonna follow me around. Yep, I can open doors now. So is it just saplings then? Maybe it's just saplings. Or what about the other kind of flowers? I don't have those other kind of flowers. What the heck is that? Oh, that's a cactus flower. That's right, we've got a lot more flowers now. We got new flowers. We got all these kind of flowers, these kind of flowers, saplings, flowers. Is that it on the flowers? I think that is. Nature. Alright, nature. Anything that's not a sapling. Cocoa beans? I guess so. We got the grass, the firefly stuff. So now we got saplings. We got some extra wooden stuff. Okay. Something like that goes up here. Let's just do crafted items in that box. And then different planks in that one, maybe? I do have stone. I don't know where stone's gonna go because maybe this bottom box down here. I don't know. We don't have a lot of it. Look at all the wood here. Should the saplings maybe be in the box closest to the... possibly? Crafted items. Hard to say. Random lead. What happened to his llama? Did you kill a llama? Let's see, leads. Let's put it over here by the animal pen. Alright, that's empty, so let's go back over there. Row, row, row your boat. Gently down the stream. Don't have anybody to harmonize with me. Wrong button. Jump! Jump! Jump and sprint. Sprint and jump. Man. Shulker boxes, an elytra, and some rockets would be great right now. Have this done so fast. That'd already be done. So many things that I need in this world and don't have. Alright, let's start grabbing random junk. I'm just gonna sort it when I get over there. Those are empty. Some nether stuff. Okay, now see, this is the tools, bundles, and things that I might need over here. I can take the shield over there. Alright, we're gonna leave the stuff for mining and take everything else. So I don't need that over here. Could use the scaffolding, the bundles, I don't know. I could put those back over there at the other storage room. Leave the picks over here. I'm not gonna use a golden pick. What's on that? Unbreaking efficiency? I mean, I guess I could just use it till it's gone. It was free. Found it in a box at a ruined portal, I think. Flint and steel in case another portal needs to be relit. I don't think I've used that one. I don't have one in here. Will that fit? No, that's probably why I don't have them in there. Can't just click put one. Had the axe. I was chopping down trees above the mine. Could leave that. Okay, crafted blocks. And sand. Gonna need this kind of stuff for the villagers. So we'll take those as well. Alright. Man, a wooden hoe with no use on it.
Ha.
Well, what was that for? See what you got.
Mhm.
All right, give me just a moment.
Pa.
All right. Just looking to see what he had. Grabbed another drink. Debating. Probably don't need the axe over here, but I can leave a small amount of things behind because they're going to be easy to move around and get out of my way while I'm remodeling, but the bulk of this stuff, whoops. All right, let's take the food out of here for sure. All this extra stuff. Could probably leave some carrots because that's what I'm eating. While I'm building, it'd be good to have some food. We'll leave some. Probably condense everything down to one barrel, one box, whatever. Everything I'm keeping, I'll put up there. Oh yeah, all this stuff has to move as well. This is kind of ore stuff right here. Put that with the ore box. See, I do have odds and ends here. We'll just scoop up some of the odds and ends with this bundle. Potato. Melon slices. There's 9 of those. There's one fish. The bowl won't go in there. Yes, it will. It didn't even take up that much room. That's cool. Oh wow. So you could like, I bet if it was food like soup, I bet it'd hold a lot. I mean, it would take up a lot more room. The bowls are stackable though, aren't they? Maybe. Not that it matters much right now. Some ingots, some melons, some of those beetroots. See, we're getting full, but not full. Look how much room I've cleared out with this one bag. This one little bundle. Put some fish in there. It wouldn't take all the mutton. There's no sense in putting that in there. It won't free a slot, so about 2 blocks of gold. Yeah, that's pretty full. One, well, can't put the record in there. Oh, I have some books, though. I forgot I got some books from the village I raided. Should have took more. I was thinking about making bookshelves and building a library, but I don't. I mean, I don't know. I think I need to enchant these and try to put them on some tools before I end up, or armor before I end up using them as decoration. So if I build a library, which I probably will, for the librarians to stay, they're gonna have to go without decorative bookshelves for a while. Some add-on guides. There. The lodestones. They fit. Let's see. Wonder if I should put anything else in that. Will the books fit? They don't all fit. If they don't all fit, I don't want them to go. Record? No, I guess records just don't go in bundles, maybe. No. This one's kind of map stuff. I got paper, I've got some maps, my empty locator map, name tag, got Heart of the Sea. Let's see if I can just grab the rest of this stuff. Almost. Okay, so now we got a little room in a bundle. Sweet. Ugh. That's for another trip. So we got that stuff left. No, it's up here. That stuff. Some of this stuff down here. And that's it. Gotta get going. Oh no, it's nighttime. Like way nighttime. I wasn't paying attention. It was almost midnight. My bird's making spider sounds. So let's see, we're gonna hightail it. Maybe there's no creepers. There's a zombie, there's a spider. Yeah, he was right about the bird was right about the spider. Or maybe I just heard the spider. I don't know. You know what? I kind of need some string, though. Actually, maybe I don't, you know? Because I just remembered I've got nowhere to put it. Oh, man. Let's see. Can we put these 4 in that bundle, maybe? Yeah. All right. Now, I have a couple of custom recipes I added to the world from the Bedrock tweak site, which is basically like vanilla tweaks. It allows me to uncraft a couple of things. I think I put the uncraftable wool. So I figured, why not? You got wool, you could just like unravel it, right? So I can make string out of wool. I think it's just the white wool. It's kind of cool. Because I need to make scaffolding. And I was trying to hunt spiders for string, and I just wasn't getting enough. It was crazy. And I saw that recipe add-on. I was like, you know what? I know the marketplace. Shortly after I added that to my worlds, the marketplace now has an add-on. I don't remember the exact name, but it does uncraft items, but it like all the items that you can craft into a block that you can't uncraft. It'll let you uncraft all that stuff. I think it'll even let you uncraft like wooden stairs back to planks and stuff. But I think that's a little bit too much for me. I don't want to do all that. You know, they designed the game to be a certain way. Sometimes I think certain things logically make sense, like unraveling the wool to string. That makes sense to me. So now I got to figure out where all this junk goes. These are kind of crafted things, right? Some rails. That's not a crafted thing. Do have the rails, though. What else do we have? Pull that book out. books. Even though these are for add-ons, they're still books, right? Books were crafted, so to speak. Food, I'll put somewhere else. I don't know, food. Too bad these aren't storage containers as well. They're just for looks, though. We'll throw the food in right here. That also reminds me, the root cellar was kind of designed to hold food, technically, right? From the start, it was designed to hold food. So I need to dedicate some of the chests in here to carrots and stuff, wheat, potatoes. Got to remember to do that. It's all this random food, though. That kind of stuff. There's a fish. All this goes in here too, so let's just empty that out. Put that back in there. I don't know though. Seeds? I mean, it makes food, so I guess so. It's either that or put the seeds with the saplings. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Everything's just kind of an I don't know. Let's put it here for now. Yeah. Let's see. One of these needs to be like mob drop barrel. We'll start with that one. Mob drops. Don't really have room for blocks and ingots. This is kind of, yes, it's blocked up ore, but you know. I guess if I move it all over, I'll have room for the gold. I think that works. I don't know. This is kind of a miscellaneous box. I was thinking crafted items, but I don't know. Miscellaneous stuff too. I think I don't know, this stuff could go in the nether as well. Make a nether box. One of these boxes, because I got the nether stuff over at the boat. Let's go grab the rest of that. Oh, I'll be so happy when I get all this moved. It's so tedious. I'm ready to do something else. An hour and a half. This is all part of the game, though, so I guess it's love it or hate it, right? What in the world? That's an empty one. Seems a little funny about that. Hold on. Okay, this one has bundles, that one has bundles. We're trying to remember how to do this. Let's see. So that one has the bundles. If I try to pick up that one, it went in there, right? Yeah. Can't add them to it, but you can pick them up with it. Yeah. It's got a +5 at the bottom. That's interesting. How cool. It's a whole stack of sand, so let's try to pick up something else. I think maybe, yeah, I was gonna say, I think I had one empty down here. Yep. So slab. I'll probably do it. I can't pick the bows or the work tables. But if I wanted to clear up more room, just like here's 6, 4, 9, pick those up really easily. I did not want to put the sand in the bag. There we go. I got it all right. Yeah. Back inside. I feel like I'm gonna need a break after moving all this junk. In another half hour, it's gonna be dinner time. So let's see. Okay, didn't we have like an armory? Yeah. So throw that in there for now. I think down next to this workbench here, we'll do all these extra workbench type tools. Is that it? And I mean, technically, this kind of fits with that, I think. um, got some nether stuff and junk. Here, let's get all that out. We'll pick that bag up with that, set that down. Papers, maps, name tags. Miscellaneous items. What counts as a miscellaneous item? Some kind of polished stone, maybe. Maybe not. I know the sand goes in there. Do we have any cobble, like plain cobble? We've got slabs and stairs. Also need a little nether box for now. That's food. That could be a nether box. I don't think I want to put it over there. This stuff's kind of nether-like. I mean, it kind of first showed up in the nether. You got portals, and then you got the magma blocks that were in the nether. Obviously, this stuff. And then you've got, so the portal stuff, and then you get the lodestones. Those used to come from the nether. I think I got these in a village now. And then these come in like underwater and in caves and around the portals, the ruined portals. But to me, it's all kind of nether stuff, so it works. If I think, oh, I need some obsidian or I need some magma blocks, I'm going to be looking where my nether stuff is at. So I also need like crafted stone items, maybe. Which kind of covers all that stuff. Sometimes I just throw it in with the cobble, like put a row of stuff in there. It kind of makes sense with cobble and whatever, because like if I'm going to get cobble to build with, I'm going to take from the chest that has the least amount first. And then if there's already crafted items in here, you know, it's not like we have like a storage system for every item in the game here. So that's my only problem with just putting things in their own barrels. It's like I have very limited storage here. It seemed like a lot when I built this. I was like, man, there's a lot of storage here. As I'm starting to move stuff in here, even though I don't even have a lot yet, it's still filling up really fast. I'm just going to throw these crafted items in this barrel for now. We're miscellaneous blocks, crafted items, whatever you want to call it. Okay, we got tools and weapons. There's a stone hoe. What if we put the wooden hoe on the rack too? There's a wooden hoe, alright. How funny. That can go in this box. Flint. Whoops. Flint's kind of a byproduct of gravel, but yeah, it's kind of a miscellaneous item kind of thing at this point. But it's not a block to build with. So maybe here. Wooden planks might need their own barrel, because I may have lots of spruce or oak at a time. I don't know. I probably need to build another storage. I could start doing themed storage rooms. Like once I have a mason house, I could start putting all the stone there, cobble and stone at the mason house storage. I could take that out of here, and then I would have the room in here for more of the food. But yeah. Let's see, we got carrots, wheat, potatoes. That'll all fit in one chest pretty much. So I could just come in here and say, okay, over here, other than the amethyst chests, move the stone out of that. Right now that's a miscellaneous block. All right. Let's get some signs. Where did I put the signs? Oh, they're over at the other place. I guess I should sleep. It's midnight. It's raining. Let's bring the sun back up. Time to hydrate. Excuse me. I actually muted so I could clear my throat, and I looked over and the meter was going, so I must have unmuted. So I might have been muted the whole time. I don't know. Yeah, we're coming up on 2 hours on this stream, and I'm gonna need a break soon, and it's showing. Let's see. Crafted item thingies, some ladders, and some of this stuff. Doors, steps, chests. I need a box or a barrel for tools. Workstations. Okay. It's kind of an armory. I'll put tools up here. How about that? Or those items up there for now. Signs. So this is going to be tools. Uh-oh. I can't put a sign on that chest because I put them in the corner. I usually try to avoid doing that, especially for item frames and signs. It makes it tough. Like you can try to put something above. I don't think I can. No. You can put them like to the side over here. But if I put one sign for both of the barrels, then it, you know, has to be that type of item. Man, that's a design flaw. Hindsight, right? So that's a problem right there. See how I did this? You got the wood. It's kind of sunk in, so that log is... And then you put the barrel right here. So if I want to put signs, it's like right there, saplings. And then this one is going to be my miscellaneous. Miscellaneous. This one is, it's also kind of miscellaneous, but... Oh, help me out here. It's not exactly crafted items, right? Because I got stuff like this in here. I have miscellaneous items, and then I could have miscellaneous crafted items. So everything that's not crafted, like these two books here, a record. No. Because that's only like 3 items. Major decision-making problem here. Storage and organization just kind of... It's kind of a tough thing for me. Trying, but... I know I need a sign there. We're going to come back to it. Nether. Food. I mean, because this is just random food, but somewhere over here, like maybe this chest, or this one down here. This one could be like wheat, potatoes. Is there an E in there? I have a potato. Potatoes. We have a lot of carrots. So maybe carrots. Alright, give me a sec. I gotta move over to the other screen for a sec. Well, I'm surprised I don't have any bots posting spam in my Twitch chat yet. Almost 2 hours streaming, man, I'm surprised. I was just checking chat to see. But nothing, so my filter's working that I set up, probably. They were all like posting the similar kind of website, so I put that in my filter to block out any of those. And And I'm just gonna throw in a little music for myself, because you won't hear it, but it's kind of quiet over here. I need something in my ear. Alright. So I got the carrots in there. I've got wheat and potatoes. Yeah, because I doubt I'm going to have a whole double chest of potatoes. And most of the wheat is going to be stacked out in hay bales. So I might not even need this chest, but we'll just leave it there for now. What's up here? Anything up here yet? Mob drops. Alright, we'll put this one as mob drops. I'm not sure about this one, but it needs a sign. So for now, CRAFT, crafted blocks. I guess when I say blocks, I mean building blocks like this stuff, right? And then, obviously I'm gonna have to move some of this stuff out of here, but crafted blocks, so I'll move this over here. These are just like accessories to the fact, you know, they're not blocks, but they're accessories. They're crafted, they do stuff, but they're not building blocks. So then this one could just be crafted miscellaneous. Crafted blocks. Alright. If I can wrap my brain around it, then I remember which box to go to, and the sign just kind of gives me a hint. Kind of helps me. This kind of stuff here doesn't really belong. All right. I gotta stop hitting that mute button because every time I go to cough, I'm like, oh, I gotta mute, you know. And then I start thinking about stuff and looking at things, organizing stuff. Totally forgot I was on mute again. I've got allergies and asthma, so coughing, it happens quite often. And I don't want to cough in anybody's ear, blow out their headphones. So if there was some quiet time back then, a little bit ago, I apologize. If you're watching, you're here on the stream, you're watching the replay later, I appreciate you. If you've been watching this long, consider, giving a thumbs up if you like this kind of content. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. I mean, if you're going to watch this far, you might as well. Give me a follow. I could use it. Oh yeah, we got to move all this. This is a mob drop chest, I think. Yeah. All except for that fire charge. I don't know about that one. Fire charge. I mean, if you could catch, if you could catch a fire charge from a ghast, maybe. Not sure why I threw that in there. Hey, I bet we got some rotten flesh we can pick up. Yep. Let's go throw this in the boat. Man, I am about so done with all this. I'm complaining. That's how I know I'm done with it, because I'm starting to complain. I try not to complain about anything. I'm having fun. I enjoy this game. But if anybody's watching, I can feel your pain. Because, I mean, geez, it's taken me almost 2 hours to move everything from the mine over there. It's one of these chores we have to do, right? Suppose I could have built a storage room at the village earlier on. I mean, it's still early game, but day 651, according to this clock. Of course, that's not real in-world days. I mean, not real life days. That's, it's daytime, it's nighttime, you sleep. It's daytime, it's nighttime, you sleep. You get these days. So 651 of those. Potentially 20-minute days. Okay. Make sure all these are empty. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and start breaking these down, putting them away. Okay. These are empty too. Alright. Let's tear these out. Empty all these chests out. Pick them up. We got some leftover crafted kind of miscellaneous stuff there. And this is the barrel we're leaving over here, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave the boxes because I'm gonna need those for sure when we renovate. Never know when I need more scaffolding, but I think I could put that in the toolbox along with that axe, maybe. I mean, that axe is gonna break. I need to use it first. Both of these. Chop down the next tree and use both of these axes, right? I'm not gonna need a flint and steel over here. I shouldn't. On the odd chance that I do, I can always go over to the root cellar and grab it out of the toolbox. Let's see, this stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it here for now. So that's the last of that, I think. I should do one more sweep around here because I'm gonna be able to manage what's left when I start renovating. It's gonna be easy enough to throw all this in a box out of the way. So I don't think I need to grab any of this stuff. I do have some inventory space left. I think I filled the boat up already with mob drops and whatever. Let's go down here. I don't really have to move this stuff, but, you know, I guess I could. Oh, wow. Okay, why not? Let's grab it. Since I'm going to have all this over there at the other storage anyway, might as well have it all together in the same place. Ooh, this guy's looking a bit ominous. I just hope we don't have lightning. Don't die. I don't hear any thunder yet, so that's a good sign. Yeah, let's just get in the boat and go. I mean, it's midday, so it's not like it's nighttime, but it's looking pretty dark. Uh-huh. Just seems like rain. It's just showers. Close the gate. Can't let the villagers out. Ooh, they're scattering. They're going in their house, right? Like, they don't normally go in the houses unless the storm is dangerous, right? These guys get stuck on these window seals instead of going in the door, which I find a little odd. Why don't you get down? Going in. You want to go in the house? Go in the house. These guys are crazy. Ah, hey, you don't glitch into the house. Suffocate. Yeah. Alright. Let's eat real quick. And figure out where all this goes. Gravel, dirt. That one's full. Cobblestone. Not the flint. This is cobblestone only. Diorite. Granite. Miscellaneous crafted items. I guess, yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's kind of... Didn't really have a place for the bell. You gotta buy them from the villagers, right? I don't think you make those. Could be wrong, but... That's tools. That's tools. What am I doing? More flint. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the flint. Where did I put the flint? In here. There's the other flint and steel. I wonder why I ended up... Oh, I made one early on for the campfires to harvest the honey. And then I found one at one of those abandoned portals. Jungle wood. Fire charge. Can you craft fire charges? Because I found that one at a village. Let's see. Let's go to search, all, fire. Charge. Yeah. Oh, it takes blaze powder. So it is a crafted item. Miscellaneous crafted item. Yep. And what else was I looking for? I don't remember. I don't remember. There was something I was thinking about when I was putting stuff away. The bell. Ah, yes, bell. Bell. Is the bell. There's bell peppers. But there's no golden bell. So yeah, it's definitely not a craftable item, but it's miscellaneous, so I don't know. I guess it could go in the other barrel of the I don't know where this goes. What about the tripwire hooks? Those are iron and sticks, right? Pretty sure. Yeah, that's craftable. Put a bell in here. These are technically craftable. Flint is not craftable. Bundles are craftable. Bundles are like tools, though. That's a tool bag. These books can go in here. And then I guess this could be named the non-craftable. Did I use all the signs? I guess I did. Yeah. This could be non-crafted stuff. I guess it could go here in this barrel. Because you got crafted, miscellaneous crafted blocks, and then non-craftables. And then I could use this barrel over here for something else. And there's already a sign on this one. Try caps lock. Ah! I've never had a non-craftable chest, but it just makes sense. I meant barrel, not chest. But I mean, currently that'd be a good place for a saddle. They're about to change that, so you know. There's a few things. I may find something else to put in there, but I don't know. Hmm. Okay. I have idea. If I can get all these out of here. I'm gonna try to keep these in some sort of an order. Jeez. Tools. Flint. Shears, the bucket. That. Tools. Because I'm probably going to get more tools when I start buying them from the villagers to unlock them and upgrade the villagers. I'll buy a bunch of picks from them and stuff to take over to the mine, and until then, I'll just shove them in one of these two barrels. That way I can actually put signs on these. And I could put the signs over here, but I don't know. We'll see. That kind of made it a little bit easier for now, because I put the sign over here, pointing across. This could definitely looks like a tool area. Like and subscribe. I'm going to take this off the wall. I was just playing with that earlier. Just being funny. So like that ore box, instead of putting the sign like right on it like that, I could just go with it on the side. Yeah, come on. Oreos. Oreos. Ore box. Anyway, just kind of do it however you think you should. You know, but yeah, I do have a few things kind of organized here. Oh, tough. Oh man. It's just strange how this just kind of worked out this way, and I decided to put the barrels in there to hide the side of these chests. And it just put them too close to each other. And what I could do is I could put them back in the wall like I did the other barrels back there. And just leave these flush like that. Oh boy. I think that's going to work a lot better. And then I can just put the signs right on it, right? I think it's working out better this way. I'll just put the sign right there and just say tools, right? And then so this one can go right on the crouch, Dave, crouch. Oreos. That's my Oreos. This is my armory. This is, I don't know. These are technically workstations. Job blocks. That's what they're called. Job blocks for the villagers. Well, not this one. It's a conduit. Conduit. You can't. Not a conduit. Heart of the Sea. You make conduit out of. Was that H-E-R-T or H-E-A-R-T? Yeah, you can't make those either. Make Creaking Hearts, though. But not these. That's not a craftable item, right? So that goes over here. And this is what storage is good for. Sorting and organizing, putting things where they should be. Technically, these are all crafted, and they're miscellaneous items. I could put them in here if I have room. There's 4 slots there. And there's 5 items. Oh, maybe just leave them down there for now. But I do need a few more signs. We got some more stuff to move from these 2 chests over here. I'm gonna go sleep first. Is it just me or is it really dark right there? This whole little spot's kind of dark. We got a torchlight here. There's one there. One there. I don't have any mob spawns yet, but you know, I'm always watching out for that. Of course, I had to take a drink of water while I was sleeping. It's a good time to hydrate. Every time you jump into bed, drink your water. Also, check the Twitch chat real quick. I see Flip hiding over there. How's it going? Appreciate you stopping by. Let's see. Let's go over here. So now we got to move all this stuff. All right. These crafted items. I guess the boats can be in there too, but I'm gonna run out of room in those barrels real quick. That's for certain. There's another book. Some glass, some... I may have to break it up and put the wooden items all in one, because I'm gonna have a lot of those. Let's go back down here. Just kind of deal with it as I get to it. Sometimes I'll just include the planks and stuff with the logs as well, but you know, we'll see. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to move the wooden stuff because Those are crafted items. Now that box is full. Crafted blocks. Yeah, organization is not my first skill. I got glass, and I got this other book. I could use bundles. I got plenty of those, but I was kind of saving those for when I go exploring because they really help. Let's see what's in the tool. Yeah. And I don't think the books will fit. These books don't go in bundles for some reason. But that other. Yeah, I may have to do the old have a row or two of logs trick, and then use that space for the wooden items. Like if it's an oak thing. Otherwise, I think I'll leave it in that box. These books down here. That's a job block. I need to put that with the job blocks. Chests. Bars, doors, I don't know. Paper stuff. Glass can go in here. I've also looked online many times. Let's just see how other people organize. There's tutorials on it and all this. People have all these different methods. And you kind of just have to do what works for you and what you can remember. That's what I've learned. But also, this is not an automated storage system, so that's what makes it a little more challenging. You can't just throw it all in one chest and watch it all get put away. Which definitely the ultimate goal is to have a good sorting system, but yeah. Let's grab the oak out of here as well. Out of where it goes. See, now I'm already running out of room again. Man, shulker boxes is what I need. So if I'm going to do that, let's put the different wood planks with the different woods. I don't know. I can see myself having some more acacia since there's a savanna right next door to this village. I don't know. Where's my bamboo gonna go? And I need to put a sign on that chest too. Yeah, I suppose the granite could go with the granite. Leave that last row for crafted items. I'm gonna go look in this chest. I might have more bamboo planks over here too, I don't know. I may have to do a whole box for bamboo. But maybe not. Typically I craft it and then use it up for chests or something, so then I don't have to worry about storing it. But let's get all these miscellaneous crafted blocks over there. Out of here. We got sand and dirt we can move. Cobble. Crafted cobble blocks. And almost 2.5 hours of moving storage from one place to another. It's getting crazy. Oops, this one here. Crafted blocks. I'll throw the bamboo in here for now. I mean, on second thought, let's put the bamboo in this box with all this miscellaneous stuff. Dirt, sand, cobble. Uh-oh. The dirt's full. So I have... very little sand, so I'm going to adjust the sand for now. Then we're going to move the gravel over. Gravel's almost full too. Cobble down there. Again, I'm going to have more storage at the mine for this kind of stuff. I just needed to move it over here so I could remodel or renovate the mine. Get it out of the way. So a lot of that mining type stuff, those raw stones, dirt and gravel, that kind of stuff should be at the mine. Although the dirt, it's questionable. Maybe keep the dirt here, because I'm going to do a lot of probably terraforming in some places anyway. Let's see, here's some nature stuff. Vines, crafted blocks, more of that flint. Clay, ores. So much stuff to put away. Let's just grab all of this. I'm going to leave that over here for now. That little area made a good storage area for starting off, but that goes in here. That's kind of nature. Pointed dripstones. The flint in that one. I don't know, I think clay is kind of a nature thing, right? We got flowers over here. Little ore. I don't know what I'm going to do with the dye. Miscellaneous, I guess. There's the food box. Food for that. Crafted blocks. Was that cobbled deep slate? Yeah. That away. Pumpkin seeds go in there. Some wheat. Oh, nope. Wheat. I got a wheat box right over here. Wheat and potatoes. Ores back around the corner. Oreos. I'll put that coal over here. And oh no, that needs to be blocked up. Then that leaves me 6 randos. I guess I'll put it under the iron. Even the ore barrel is not big enough now. There's going to be some ore barrels over at the, or a chest for that at the mine, but yeah. It's not really room for that. I can put the extra iron that's already ingot in the toolbox because I'll be using it to make stuff. The jack-o'-lanterns, they're not really food or vegetables, they're lights. That might be considered kind of like a tool for now as well. Torches and any light source. And then, although it could go in the miscellaneous crafted box as well, but already got some iron stuff in here too. I guess ingots could go in there with the jack-o'-lanterns. They are crafted. Crafted blocks for the jack-o'-lanterns. Miscellaneous crafted for those ingots. I don't know. I just gotta try and remember that so when I need something, I can go right to it. And I don't know what else there was. Get back over here and look. Oh, is it just that? Oh, it's my notebook and the crafted golden apples. So this is kind of a funny one. These golden apples. So this furniture add-on, it allows you to make placeable food that you can just set out. So I can place the golden apples out here like this, and you can just pick them up. But you can place them. Like you want to put it on a counter, shelf, put it in the kitchen, whatever. So here's the funny part. You can buy these golden apples, these placeable golden apples from the merchant, aka the wandering trader, furniture trader guy. I bought each one of these for an emerald apiece. Because they're craftable, you can uncraft them. So I can put them into the crafting table and take out golden apples, which means that I can buy golden apples from this wandering furniture trader for an emerald apiece, which is wild. I don't know if they thought that one through. That is just so cheesy. And I bought those. I just clicked on it and bought them because I thought it would be neat to place them somewhere. But like I did this baked potato in here. And then I got to thinking, wait a minute, I can turn all these baked potato or the craftable carrot or the placeable carrots, I can turn all those back into regular items. And that's when I thought, well, maybe I could do that with the golden apple. And then when I did and it works, I was like, oh no, golden apples, they're not cheap to make. And uh, I can buy them for an emerald apiece. Wow. So if I want to do some zombie villager healing slash discounts for any kind of trading. Yeah, well, you know how that works. I'm gonna throw those in crafted miscellaneous for now, I guess. Or I could just put them in the food box. Yeah. Do I have anything in these ovens? Oh, I got baked potatoes in here. I did cook a few things. I'll eat those first. Speaking of food, let me move this food over. Let's move the carrots and wheat, potatoes. Seeds can go in the nature chest along with the bone meal, I suppose. Nature. Bone meal seeds. Okay. Carrots. And down here we'll do wheat and potatoes. Let me just make a few rows for each of these. Once this is stocked up, then I'll add to the hay bales. And hay bales are for decor, and then I'll have wheat for trading. I could cook some potatoes and start eating those. I don't know. I think if I'm going out and venturing, baked potatoes would be good. And then the carrots are good for around here because I can just grab more every time I need some. Eventually, a cow farm maybe, or do something with all these pigs. Yeah. Hey, piggies. Go to a pork chop power. Alright, so now I can tear down these chests. I'm gonna break that axe though, probably. Grab this crafting table. And there goes the axe. Take this back over here for now. Although I'm probably gonna regret not leaving a crafting table out here in the middle of the village somewhere. Here, let's just leave it like right over here. Move the chests. I just don't want chest monsters. I don't need chests everywhere. Try to keep these isolated. Crafted miscellaneous. Yeah, there's 13 chests in there already. Notebook can go in there. Yeah, let's put the notebook in the toolbox. Kind of things I'm using there. Got a few things that carry with me for whatever reason. Oh, my armor is almost gone. It's gonna break. Well. Let's go check on the cauldrons, see if they're full. Almost. I've got full buckets already, but just kind of checking them. Leave any coal in here? No. Oh boy. Alright, I think that takes care of that item on my list. Let's see, what do I got? So I moved items from storage to root cellar. I can check that off my list. Scratch that off. And I've got I have things on the list of that need to eventually get done, but not things that I have to do like this second. But like my list includes harvesting the lava, eventually cooking stuff like cobble into stone, maybe those baked potatoes, enchanting table, definitely need that. At least to get some kind of enchantments on the picks I make for early mining, just to throw it. I got so much lapis, that's not even funny. But to do some enchanting, I won't have bookshelves though, not until I get some leather and paper together. I don't have really any of those kind of farms or automations going. I do need to do something though. Let's see. Village walls. I do want to expand the village. I started thinking about all the buildings I'm going to eventually put in here for all the different villagers, and I think I'm going to need more room. So, I guess I could be looking at the screen while I'm talking. So let's see. What else? Expand the village walls a bit. Move the hay bales from over there in the corner back there by the farm. I want to move those to the other side of the farm back there. Of course, that requires me to move the wall. Breed more villagers, that's kind of important. I've got some buildings I need to fill up. Clerics, weaponsmiths, leather workers, farmers, just to start. I need to cut down some more trees. I need more dark oak and jungle for a project I got coming up. Considering the gravestone add-on, since I don't have any players on this solo play world to help me if I run into trouble somewhere. Because, I mean, we got add-ons nowadays, and we do a lot of grinding and what? Just go somewhere, go exploring. make a mistake, lose your diamond armor, your enchanted armor, your netherite, whatever. I don't know, man. For this kind of a making content, so people have mixed feelings on it. I've always had mixed feelings on it. Like if you lose it, you lose it, you know. But now that I'm actually making videos and editing, and it's taken a long time to get this world going, I'm starting to think seriously about, you know, preserving my items. I'd still have to fight to get back to them and get to the items, but gravestone add-on would prevent you from losing your items. So that's something I've got question marks next to. Not sure how everybody feels about that. I've got root cellar. I was going to organize the root cellar. I think I've kind of done that. Put up some signs and organized pretty well, especially temporarily before I get the mine renovated and the new storage over there so I can move bulk stone back to the mine. I could always build a mason too somewhere around here. I might want a mason villager. If I build a mason somewhere around here, then I could potentially put some storage in or under that building as well, like I did over at the toolsmith. So, yeah, that's a possibility. As far as wood goes, if I ever build like a tree farm, like an official building, I have a small oak tree farm right there, but if I ever had a tree farm like I do on my Let's Play, not my Let's Play, but my realm, my SMP world. I haven't actually done a Let's Play over there. I just did world tour videos, but I really kind of wanted to do a Let's Play there too because I've gotten so much already over there. I don't have to rebuild everything, but I kind of felt like, you know, a good Let's Play series kind of starting from scratch while my realm was down at the early part of the year, beginning of the year, you know. It just seemed like a good thing to do, and it's been really fun. I've got quite a bit of views on it, so that's cool. And then it shows everyone that I can actually play the game. If I start a Let's Play on my realm and everybody just jumps right in, you know, and says, "Oh, well, how did you get all this stuff?" That's kind of with the tour videos. I don't know. They were kind of an experiment, and they don't have a whole lot of views. So I figure it's like maybe world tours are not as popular unless somebody watches you play through from the beginning. I don't know. I don't know. It's all a learning as I go thing, kind of a, I don't know, just trying to figure it all out, you know. All right, so what I could do is I could expand and move the walls. Joy, almost as much fun as moving a storage room, but it needs to be done. I've also got this to kind of work on back here too. I've got hay growing on this, or wheat growing on this field, this hill back here, and I've been thinking about how I did the hidden lighting or the water, and I think I want to change it a little. I think these cobblestone slabs have water under them, if I remember right. But like the hydration doesn't go uphill, so that's interesting. So this is all dry up here above it, while the water source is like right there. But it does tend to go down. Well, this one's in the corner. But I also need light. I had a light grid up here, and I kind of destroyed it when I was planting wheat. I hate dropping down off of this because it smashes the crops sometimes. I went and climbed all the way up here. There we go. And I ran out of seeds, so that's got to be finished. But I think as far as light goes and water, I was looking at this from the tower. Let me go back up there and look again. Because from the tower here, top of the temple, I was able to see. That's not it. I'm not seeing it. Hold on. I think it's because the wheat wasn't fully grown yet, when it was still green and small, or kind of yellow. I could see the hydrated dirt versus the non-hydrated dirt really well. And I didn't like the hydrated dirt so much because it's a really dark brown. And I wanted the hill to be this golden yellow color. And so I decided at one point, I think that the non-hydrated dirt being that really light brown, the dry dirt color, it didn't take away from the lightness of the color of the wheat. Now maybe I'm overthinking this, but it at a glance before, it just looked like there was so much dark brown showing through. It was just really dark and not the yellowness that I wanted to see. So I started thinking, well, maybe I should take the water out, just pull the water sources. The wheat will stay. I'm not sure if the game has a calculation in there where the crops get trampled easier if it's non-hydrated or not. I don't want like mobs walking through there and trampling it somehow. I think I've had a few skeletons do that already, but if I get the hill properly lit up, which I need to do anyway, because I'm going to expand this cobble fence wall out and around all of it. So I need to make sure that it's lit properly anyhow. But then we're going to have villagers wandering, right? And I don't know, I don't think well, the farmers for sure, I got to keep them out of here because I don't want them farming my land. So what I'll probably end up doing is I'm going to expand the walls out around the village, and then I'll leave this inner wall and maybe just bust it down to a single tall wall. Could even replace the inner walls with regular wooden fence just around this type of a farm hill. But I'm kind of on the fence about whether I take the water out or not. Right now the water sources are about 8 blocks apart in every direction, so it's a grid. And I could easily put in a jack-o'-lantern where the water source was. And then because of the orange jack-o'-lanterns, I thought about covering those with bamboo slabs. Because it's really kind of the same color as the wheat. Nice yellowish color. So this doesn't advance my game any. This is purely decorative, but it's definitely something I'm thinking about and trying to decide on. Do I take the water out? Do I put more water in? Because there's so many places, even with the 8x8 grid of water sources, it's still not hydrating everything because of the levels, because of it going up and down. So I kind of, have to overdo it with the water just to get that hydrated look. But now that it's all yellow, I can't really see. I mean, jumping. But yeah, I think it's going to be fine. Just replace the water sources with the lights. That way I have a light grid. And then hide the orange pumpkins. A kitty. Hide the orange pumpkins with the slabs of bamboo. Speaking of bamboo, I need to check the box over here. I was thinking about that earlier when I was moving that stuff to storage. Yeah, these are not planks. These are the actual bamboo blocks. Okay, cool. And it's ready to harvest again too. And I got these plants, which are totally useless, but they're for looks. The farmers don't farm them, so I don't want the farmers farming anything. These are good. They come with the furniture add-on, and that's, again, something so weird. And I've been running back and forth and working over here, and this stuff hasn't grown yet. I wonder why these haven't grown. I think these are corn, and this one here is cabbage. It looks like they're taking forever to grow. Or maybe there's a bug in the add-on and those aren't growing. I don't know. Let's go ahead and sleep. And the rooster crows once again. And I want to move the sheep to the animal pen. And but I can't do that until I build a stable for the horses and donkey. So it's not on my list today, but it's definitely something I've got in mind to do. So yeah, I think definitely moving the wall is on my agenda tonight. Go ahead and get that out of the way, get this place expanded, and then work on breeding some villagers and taking care of this space because I don't like it. I think it's ugly. It's useful, but all I'd have to do is relocate the door to this side of the building and put the wall or fence back here. Yeah, I'll use the cobble wall. That way the farmers don't run up to the nitwits and start feeding them over the fence. But those guys are already blocked in their huts, so I can take these walls down at any time. I need a better pick. I need another axe. I'm still working with stone tools. And now I've got to run all the way over here because I thought it'd be a great idea. How did you get a dog? Move. Back. Come here. I don't know how they keep moving. Stop. Stay. Right there. It's like they keep turning back and forth and looking at you and looking around and they inch themselves across the ground. Okay, crafted blocks. Have some fence in here already, so that's good. Um, Still undecided about that jack-o'-lantern being in there. I think I'll put it in that box. And I have more than enough cobble to make more fence walls as needed. So I'm thinking, that was so random. I've got some music playing in the background for myself, and YouTube just, I don't know, it's just been picking stuff. There's some kind of lo-fi something playing right now, and just in the middle of this music, they inserted the sound of a fuse burning for just a moment. And I freaked out. I was thinking there was a creeper down here with me. There's no creeper, but it sounded like one. I realized it was in the music. How crazy is that? It's almost 6 p.m. I'm probably going to have to stop for dinner. I need to eat and take a break before I start another big project. So I really want to keep going, but I also know that I'm kind of burning out. I need to take a break. But I do have a good list of things and a good idea of what I want to do. Just need to get in here and start knocking stuff out. So I still need to breed villagers. I still need to expand the walls around this place. Villager breeding's going to be easy though. I just have to get in these houses and add more beds. I think like this one here, I've already got these beds made. That'll be for the farmers. This one here was probably going to be like librarians or something. And then we got these houses back here, and I've got these temples. I thought about putting a bed in the temple and then just putting their job block in here. That way they, I don't know, because that's 3 temples right there. I could have clerics living in there. Yeah, I can do that later. It's only 6 p.m., well, 15 till. Take me a break, get some dinner, come back, do some more work. So I'll be back on. I got nothing else to do on a Saturday night. But anyway, let me see. What do we got over here? All right. Yep. I think that's going to do it for the moment. All right. Well, take it easy. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you being here. Just, I don't know. My mind went blank for a moment there. Yeah. Anyway, I'm Darkwing Dave, and I'm out.